Hey everyone, it's James Lambert, the motivational coach and speaker. I went from headlocks to hugs. I still embrace people, just now in a more positive way. So let's get it right. My knowledge has been hard won. I have literally had to fight for my wisdom. And so it is now my honour, I'm still alive, which is a wonderful thing, to actually get to pass on and share it. Now, I see a lot of people, and there's no judgment here, but particularly when I've had some young people approach me in my role as a mentor, and they are trying to, at times, encourage others, but they haven't really, in truth, built up their own, if you like, backstory. And there's no judgment here. Horses for courses. People need to be best directed. You may have an idea of what you may wish to do, but are you best suited to that? So I motivate people because in truth, I almost wish I had someone to motivate me when I was going through some troubles. And as I say, I've alluded to my past, and it's been very difficult at times, but through those great obstacles, challenges and difficulties, it's made me the man I am today. Moreover, I get to help people, not just because I've read a few books, I have, but my knowledge has been gained in the very crucible of life. I've lived a life. So therefore I've got something to talk about. You better believe it, I've got something to talk about because I've gone through some things. Why am I so passionate on this? Because some people seek a platform and they haven't gone through a lot. And again, I'm not interested in the comparison game, who's gone through much pain. Pain is relative. Pain is relative to somebody who hasn't maybe experienced as much violence in their life. Chipping a now, no judgment, that genuinely may be disastrous in their map of the world. So it's no judgment, it's all based on our own filters, perceptions and beliefs. And that's cool. But I want people to think about, before you try and give yourself a platform, think about what you've gone through. And I say that to say this. I've gone through a lot. I can help other young men and women that have gone through challenging times because I myself have. So there I'm being congruent and aligned with who I was and to now who I'm becoming. I'm a great fan of personal development. To an extent, I mastered the art of fighting, particularly myself. So now I'm trying to inspire others, precisely because I've gone through some things. Now, if you're trying to, for example, advise people on how to manage their money, and your finances are a complete shambles, I would gently suggest that's not a good mentor to be taking advice from. Now that may seem like common sense, but there's a lot of people out here, particularly, let's get it right, in the personal development and self-help genre, that are talking on things that they haven't gone through. They haven't. And I say, like, stay in your lane, talk about what you know about. No judgment, that's just being truthful and as I see it. So, and again, if I want to learn how to bake a cake, I might not go to a welder or a car mechanic, unless of course he was very good at that as well. People can be multi-talented, I realise. But, back your strengths. This is what I'm talking about. I see a wonderful video recently. Gary Vaynerchuk runs VaynerMedia in America. Really advise you to watch his videos. I found them particularly empowering this year, 2016. He's been somewhat of a mentor to me, very, very encouraging, but quite pragmatic. And so it's like, put your chips, if you were like a gambler, put them all in behind your strengths. Mine are motivating people. I've gone through some challenges. I wish to help other people get through theirs. So I'm all in behind my strengths. And I encourage you to do the same. So just because you have an idea you would like to do this, have you got any and one iota of experience or talent in that field? Because if not, okay, don't worry, the world's not ended. Just find out what you have and go all in under that. And you have a far greater degree of being successful in that field, as opposed to just because you have a want, you'd like to do something, if you've got no real experience in a particular subject. So I just encourage you to think about that today and maybe over the next few days and weeks as you see fit. But as always, you are unstoppable, and I believe in you.